Chiricahua National Monument is in the southeast corner of Arizona. It has a historical campground and has water available, but no hookups. We'll show you around the campsites and then some of the trails that go out of the campground. When you enter, if you have a low sitting RV, travel trailer or something, you're going to scrape the bottom. It looks like a few people have scraped it coming in. And the dip going out seems even a little steeper. But we have a 24-foot that sits high and it gets through fine. Just go slow. Number 1. That one might be able to back a trailer in fairly well because site number 2 is that tight one. Number 3. Site number 4. They have a little trailer in there. Number 5. And number 6. 6 you could get in pretty easily, the way that you could back in. 7's dinky. Number 8's a handicap, but if you're coming in this way, and then you have to back in, you have some rocks to maneuver around. It would be hard to get into unless you're pulling right in. Number 9 is a longer site, but the way it's angled, you come in this way, and it would be hard to back into it. And you could probably get in there, but you have some branches up above. Number 10's kind of a rough one because you come in from this way, and then you have to make a sharp turn if you have a trailer, and there's not really much room. So it would be more for tent camping or car camping. Site number 11 is very nice because when you come into the campground, let's see, number 11, you come in and you'll be driving this way and then you just back right in. Number 12 is a pretty awful site. You can see how wonky it is. It's off to the side and then it's elevated in the back. And then you have a weird way to cut back in. So they have bear, mountain lion, bobcats, skunk, coati, raccoons, snakes, and rodents. So put your food away, and campsites must be vacated by 11. And on the weekends, free hiker shuttles to Echo Canyon or Masai Point trailheads. The hiking distance, if you take the shuttle to Echo Canyon or Masai Point to the campground, is 4.7 miles or 7.6 kilometers. But if you go to the Fairway Ranch parking lot from Echo Canyon and Masai Point, it's 6.7. And Masai Point to Heart of the Rocks campground is 8 miles. Number 13. It would be difficult to back into that with a trailer, but it's a little unlevel. 14, that's a nice level one. I think if you come in the campground the wrong way, you could back in there. They have nice, good tent sites. And then there's some water right here. Number 15 is pretty shallow. And the camp host is in number 16. That's a pretty nice one. Number 17 is also a campsite host, but I don't think it's always a campsite host. And then they have a gray water dump. 18's not real deep, but it's pretty wide and easy to get into if you back into it, and then they have a little spot there to park. 19. 21's really short, and 20 is a nice big one. We could fit in there, except you'd have to come in the wrong way to back in there. This is all you're going to get in number 22. Or wait, 24 is a short one. And 25. It's a pull in, it's straight in.
Yep.
This is a pretty impressive place to have a ranger program. The Silver Spur Faraway Trail is right across from the camp host site. The visitor center has a nice restroom and a water fill station. Any vehicles over 24 feet are not allowed past the visitor center. And all campsites are by reservation only. So out of the visitor center is the lower Rhyolite Trail, Rhyolite Canyon Trails. Yowzers, it's windy. We're at the Faraway Ranch. I'm going to take a walk. We had put a request in for a notification of an open campsite, and that's how we got into the site. It's quite a corral there. A couple of Swedish immigrants bought the land, a 160-acre homestead, in 1886. That was really pretty. They later expanded the ranch and entertained guests. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah. Bathtub?
Yeah. She was uptown without washing machine. A fireplace was composed of stones carved by buffalo soldiers. Not a bad view from the front door. Wow.
That's a nice place for a ranch, that's for sure.
After dinner, guests might retire to the living room for music and Lillian's tales of the Wild, Wild West.
Because the travel battles, right?
Yep. Oh, the saddles, yeah.
Ready.
Be sure to stick around to the end and see if we see a Coati Mundi. So out of the campground is the Silver Spur Faraway Trail, which takes you down to the Faraway Ranch. Here it says that there's deer written, so steer clear of the deers. I'm looking for a Coati Mundi, but there's no water around here, so I'm not sure where we'll find them. I hear in the mornings you hear turkeys too, so we'll see. Coati Mundis are members of the raccoon family and can be found in southern Arizona and throughout Central and South America. The alligator juniper, however you say it, has the coolest bark. It does look like an alligator on it. Then you have decisions to make. Which way to go? Silver Spur Meadow, Faraway Ranch, or the Visitor Center. We'll go to the Visitor Center. Yep. This is Bonita Canyon Creek, which is dry as a bone.
We're on the hunt for Coati Mundi. So far, none.
Wait, we found a crossing for Coati. As we were walking around the campground, we did find a Coati Mundi. A whole group of them, actually. They had found a little leak in a water spout, and they took off up the hill when they saw us. Wow, you're still here.